Hey y'all, welcome back to Hip Hop Urban Pop. We're jumping right back into the list of rappers to actors. If you haven't watched part 1, be sure to check it out. It'll be linked below. Number 18, Nas. Nas has a very short filmography with very little acting credit, but I feel if he was interested in further pursuing an acting career, he could have went somewhere with it similar to his peers DMX or Method Man. Nas is most known for his role as Sincere in the 1999 film Belly. That role is worthy enough to hold down his credibility as an actor. His performance in the movie was pretty promising, and he deserved to grace the big screen at least a few more times. Number 17, Busta Rhymes. Busta made his first appearance in film in 1993 when he and his group Leaders of the New School appeared in Who's the Man, and later appeared in the Forest Whitaker directed film Strapped. In 1995, he appeared in the John Singleton film Higher Learning. It wasn't until after these films that he began to work on his debut album, The Coming, which was released in 1996. For the next 10 years, he would simultaneously release albums and appear in films. Busta in movies isn't the best, but he's far from the worst. He excels in comedic roles. And even when he's not playing himself, you still feel like bits of the character is mirroring his true self. In Higher Learning, though the film covers a serious topic like racism, Busta adds comedic moments through the film. And in Halloween Resurrected, 2002, he unintentionally makes things come off as comedic. In most horror films, the black person always dies first, so it's something to see that he survives till the end and karate kicks the hell out of Michael Myers.
So you want to be on Dangertainment? Let's see what you got.
Also, fun fact, did you know that Busta Rhymes voiced the Reptar Wagon in the Rugrats movie in 1998? Number 16, Method Man. Method Man is the kind of actor that is more of a hidden gem. A lot of people don't give him the credit he deserves, and his performance in films never falls short. He's played dramatic roles in The Wire and The Deuce, and also played more comedic roles in films like How High and Soul Plane. When given the opportunity, he never fails to nail his performance in any given role. He's been consistently acting for the past 20 years and deserves all his flowers for his work. Number 15, Eve. Eve made her first theatrical debut in the 2002 action film Triple X, followed by Barbershop that was also released in 2002. In a lot of her roles, she's portrayed as the edgy, sweet, but street girl. In 2003, she landed her own TV series titled Eve that premiered on UPN and ran for 3 seasons. Eve hasn't really challenged herself as far as acting goes, and although she fares as an actress, she hasn't really dived into a career in film. Though in recent years, she did have a starring role in the television series titled Queens. Number 14, Big Boy. Both Big Boy and Andre 3000 made transitions to acting when they both appeared in Idlewild in 2006. Big Boy also appeared in the film ATL that same year and gave a superb performance as the big bad dog Marcus. He's since appeared in multiple films and is one of those rappers who's made a smooth transition over to the big screen.
Damn, Carl Lewis, where you going?
Come on, man, please.
Huh? Please what? What? Please what? Boy, you're shaking like a stripper. Tighten up. I'm so disappointed in you this evening.
Number 13, Andre 3000. Andre 3000 is one of the best rappers to actors in our opinion. Andre has such a natural talent as an actor, and he displays his range very well. He's appeared in films like Be Cool, Revolver, Semi-Pro, and Four Brothers. In 2012, Andre started filming the Jimi Hendrix biopic titled All Is By My Side. The film premiered in 2013 and earned Andre a nomination at the Independent Spirit Awards for Best Male Lead. In 2016, Andre had a recurring role in the crime drama series American Crime, where he played the father of singer Trevor Jackson and husband to Regina King. Andre 3000's filmography is a must-watch. Number 12, T.I. T.I. made his acting debut in ATL, released in 2006, which was loosely based on his life. The next year, he appeared in American Gangster. T.I.'s acting chops was good enough to land him roles in over 10 more movies over the years, and he built up a solid acting career. Number 11, 50 Cent. 50 Cent has a pretty lengthy list of acting credits. In a good portion of that, he is listed as the writer, producer, or he is playing himself. His debut on the big screen in the 2005 autobiographical film Get Rich or Die Tryin'. Many may not have noticed, but this film was in a sense a copy of Eminem's 8 Mile, using the same rags to riches template in the story of their lives. In the rapper to actor scenario, the rappers always play the gangster role, the musician role, or playing themselves. It's very rare for them to display range since most of them aren't on the level of being a serious actor. 50 Cent challenged his range with the 2011 film All Things Fall Apart, where he plays a popular football star that becomes ill with a genetic disease. Now, people clown 50 Cent for this role in recent years, saying he thought he was gonna win an Oscar for slimming down to a skeleton for this role. But I think it shows that he has the potential to take on more serious roles. Lil Wayne is a rapper who's made a huge impact on hip-hop that hasn't really dived into the acting world. He's played himself in almost every film or TV show that he's appeared in. In 2009, Wayne appeared in the movie Hurricane Season and was very natural on camera, almost a 180 from his former groupmate Juvenile in Hood Angels.
See leaks? I can put like 2 bills on the stuff. 50 for you though. Check them out.
I like dig that easy with them.
Yeah.
Nah, I need a 12 of them. You know my size.
Man, this ain't Amazon, boy. I got inventory.
What you laughing for, dog? Why are you laughing?
I bet with the Patriots.
Another honorable mention is Redman. After starring in How High in 2001, you would think he would follow suit with Method Man and his acting journey. But Redman is another actor that really only played himself and hasn't really challenged himself as an actor. Number 10, Bow Wow, formerly known as Lil Bow Wow, began his rap career at just 3 years old under the name Kid Gangsta. He officially began rapping at 6 years old and performed at a concert in Los Angeles, which got him noticed by Snoop Dogg, who then had him signed to Death Row Records and gave him the name Lil Bow Wow. By the time he was 11, he signed with Jermaine Dupri's So So Def label and began developing his style. In 2000, he released his debut album Beware of Dog and made his first film appearance in MTV's Carmen, a hip opera starring Beyoncé and Mekhi Phifer. In 2002, he appeared in the film All About the Benjamins, and then his memorable breakout role in Like Mike. Bow Wow was a teen sensation, and with the right direction, he could have followed in Will Smith's path for rapper turned actor, if given the right projects. Roles in Johnson's Family Vacation in 2004, Roll Bounce in 2006, and Lottery Ticket in 2010 shows he could have easily elevated his game. The world will never know how he let this happen. Number 9, Lauryn Hill. Lauryn Hill became a solidified legend solely off her one and only album, The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, and her work with the Fugees, but she had the skills to shake up the acting world had she pursued a career in that field. Growing up, Lauryn took acting, dance, and violin lessons. In 1991, Lauryn appeared on the soap opera As the World Turns with a recurring role as Kira. In 1993, she starred in the Sister Act 2, Back in the Habit, where she showcased her vocals and rap skills. The director Bill Duke praised Lauryn, saying the rap was not scripted at all and was 100% Lauryn improvising. Lauryn appeared in a few more films after this, but she would later abandon film and take a hiatus from the music industry to focus on her family and personal life. Number 8, Queen Latifah. Queen Latifah has been acting for just about as long as she's been making music. She made her acting debut in the 1991 film Jungle Fever. She had small roles in House Party 2, 1992, Juice, 1992, and My Life, 1993. But it wasn't until 1996, where she starred in the film Set It Off alongside Jada Pinkett Smith, Vivica Fox, and Kimberly Elise, that she really branched out as an actor. Queen Latifah's performance in the film was beyond satisfactory, and you really feel the character was brought to life. She's appeared in over 50 films and numerous TV shows. Unlike most of the rappers on this list, Latifah rarely ever plays herself on screen. In fact, she only ever played herself twice. Her acting helped her create an amazing filmography with endless credits. Looking at roles like Cleo in Set It Off to Motormouth in Hairspray to Gina Norris in Beauty Shop Queen Latifah is capable of range and is in no way one-dimensional. Number 7, LL Cool J. LL Cool J began his rap career in 1984 with his debut single, I Need Love. The following year, he made his appearance in the film Kush Grove, 1985, playing himself. He played himself in a few more movies, but also managed to snag some leading roles in films like Deep Blue Sea, 1999, and Too Deep, 1999, and Deliver Us from Eva, 2003. Although LL wasn't the top pick in terms of acting, his performance in films and television and does a great service to his acting credit. He's been acting on NCIS as Special Agent Sam Hanna since 2009 and has been hosting the Grammys.
Motherfuckers want to feel like they're a part of something. Black people in this country, they want to feel like they are a part of something.
No doubt.
Stick around, Jay. I'm a school you.
Number 6, Mos Def. Unlike any of the rappers on this list, Mos Def was actually a child actor, scoring roles in sitcoms, TV movies, and even doing some theater work. In 1988, he appeared in the television movie, God Bless the Child. And in 1990, he played as the eldest child in the family sitcom Take the Kids. Throughout the 90s, he appeared in other TV shows and short films until releasing an album as Black Star with Talib Kweli in 1998. In 1999, he would release his debut album titled Black on Both Sides. And in 2001, he played the role of the devious crooked cop, Lieutenant Miller in Carmen, a hip-hop bra. Mos Def would later appear in several films, TV shows, and even on Broadway. And in 2005, he won an award for Best Actor in an Independent Movie at the Black Reel Awards for his role as the Detective Sergeant Lucas in The Woodsman. Mos Def was also nominated for an Emmy and a Golden Globe, while snagging an Image Award for his performance as Vivian Thomas in the HBO film Something the Lord Made. Number 5, Common. Common is one of those rappers that successfully made the transition into film and has the talent to expand and really grow as an actor. He's had a variety of roles in films, including Smokin' Aces, American Gangsta, Wanted, Just Right, and Selma. His performances never fall short, and while so many think Common doesn't have the chops to lead a film, he definitely could. He played the lead in the film Love, alongside Michael Rainey Jr., and they both delivered.
You're all I got. Why you hit me and put me through all this today?
I ain't got nobody either. People I thought I trusted, man, I can't trust. I don't even know what they was doing, man. I don't know. I'm telling you, I don't know.
In 2015, Common's song Glory from the Selma soundtrack won a Golden Globe and an Academy Award for Best Original Song. Number 4, DMX. DMX is a rapper who came from extremely humble beginning, yet showed if given the opportunity, he could hold his own alongside the big dogs. He officially began his rap career in 1991. The Source magazine praised him in its unsigned hype column, and later signing to Columbia Records' subsidiary label, Rough House Records. In 1992, he released 2 singles and appeared on Time to Build with Jay-Z, Ja Rule, and Mike Geronimo in 1995. The next year, he signed to Def Jam Records and later released his debut album, It's Dark and Hell is Hot, in May of 1998. Following the success of that album, he made his acting debut in the film Belly alongside Nas in November of 1998. And if you think that wasn't enough DMX, then think again. The following month in December, he released his sophomore album titled Flesh of My Flesh, Blood of My Blood. In 1999, he released a third album before making his second appearance on the silver screen as Silk in Romeo Must Die, 2000. He later landed leading roles in Exit Wounds, 2001, Cradle to the Grave, 2003, and Never Die Alone in 2004. DMX was on a roll with the action-packed movies, and his albums were equally matched. His acting seemed like second nature, and with the right direction and script, DMX could easily bring any character to life. It seems like after 2004, his legal troubles grew immensely. And as an effect of this, DMX would appear in several straight-to-DVD releases, which is a shame because with time and experience, DMX's talent could have taken him to the next level. Number 3, Ice Cube. Ice Cube made his acting debut in 1991 as Darren Doughboy Baker in the John Singleton crime thriller Boys in the Hood, and it has become a classic to this day. Ice Cube didn't know it then, but getting his feet wet with Boys in the Hood would lead to him creating a multitude of classic films and a vast list of acting credits. In 1995, he starred in the drama film Higher Learning that touched on racism. And that same year, he starred in one of his most notable movies to date, Friday, that was also written and produced by him. He would go on to write and produce several movies that he also starred in, such as Dangerous Ground, The Players Club, which he wrote, directed, produced, and appeared in, Friday After Next, All About the Benjamins, Barbershop 2, Are We There Yet?, Beauty Shop, Lottery Ticket, Ride Along, and so much more. Number 2, Tupac. Tupac has gone down in history as one of the greatest rappers of all time, but people fail to realize that he is more than just a rapper, and his artistry goes beyond music. Acting was one of the many talents he possessed, making his first film debut in the 1991 film Nothing But Trouble as a member of Digital Underground. The following year, in 1992, he made his official debut starring in Juice as Ronald Bishop. His portrayal as Bishop is completely unmatched. When you watch the film, you don't see Tupac. You see the character, and you truly believe every line that he delivers.
But you know what else? I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about you. I don't give a fuck about Steel, and I don't give a fuck about Raheem either. I don't give a fuck about myself.
In 1993, he starred alongside Janet Jackson in the John Singleton film Poetic Justice. And the following year, in 1994, he appeared in the film Above the Rim. After his death in 1995, Tupac posthumously starred in the films Bullet, 1996, Gridlocked, 1997, and Gang-Related, 1997. It's tragic that his life was cut short at the tender age of 25, but had he been given the chance, we're more than positive he would have had a very lengthy filmography with classic movies to his acting credit. Number 1, Will Smith. Will Smith has to have the greatest rapper to actor transition in the history of music. It's almost like divine timing that in 1990, when he was having financial issues, that he happened to land his starring role on The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. That would propel him into his extensive and fruitful acting career. Will set a goal for himself to become the biggest movie star in the world, and he would work very hard to accomplish that. In 1992 and 1993, Will had small roles in a few films, and in 1995, he landed his leading role in Bad Boys alongside Martin Lawrence. Although the film was a great success, it wasn't until he starred in the 1996 film Independence Day that his status was completely skyrocketed to the next level. The film was a colossal success at the box office and became the second highest grossing film in history at the time.
Oh, bang up! Who's the man? Huh? Who's the man? Wait till I get another plane. I'm lining all your friends up right beside you.
In 1997, Will starred in Men in Black alongside Tommy Lee Jones. It also became the third highest grossing film that year, grossing over $589.3 million and selling over 54.6 million tickets in the United States. That same year, Will Smith released his album Big Willie Style, which was originally called Men in Black, the album, that featured the lead single Men in Black. The album went on to become 9 times platinum, winning multiple awards, including 2 American Music Awards, 2 Grammys, and 4 VMAs. In 1999, Will turned down the role of Neo in The Matrix because he preferred to do the movie The Wild Wild West. Although The Wild Wild West was a box office flop and The Matrix turned out to be very successful, Will says he doesn't regret turning down the role. He felt as though Keanu Reeves was meant for the role. Over the next 20 years and an extensive arsenal of roles, Will Smith has shown that he is truly versatile and is one of the greatest actors of all time. From Hitch to I Am Legend to The Pursuit of Happiness to Hancock to Ali shows that Will can play any type of character, and range doesn't even begin to describe his talent and artistry as an actor. Which of these rappers to actors are your favorites? And which one of them are the best or worst in your opinion? Comment down below and let us know. Thanks for watching. Catch y'all next time.